Hey traders, TG Watkins here. Let's see. So today I've got a lot of questions on scanning, and for the most part, scanning, as you know, is just a way to bring different stocks to your attention that might be in a certain condition that you want to find. So for the Moxie indicator, if you have that, I have a variety of scans, basically looking for price triggers, both to the upside or to the downside. And what that means is price trigger is when the Moxie indicator crosses over zero. Let me do Boeing here for a second. So a price trigger would be this. It's right here, this green arrow. That just indicates when the Moxie indicator crosses over zero. Or you can scan it to the downside. That is when the Moxie indicator crosses below zero. You can scan for that on the hourly chart, the daily chart, and I think the weekly chart too. And then we have a trampoline move. So we can scan for trampoline moves. And what that is when price is below the 50, but the Moxie indicator is above zero. And again, when price is below the 50, but the Moxie indicator is above zero. And so we can do an inverse trampoline move. So it would be showing up like this. If price is over the 50, but the Moxie indicator is below zero. And that we can scan for on the hourly, daily, weekly. So we have a lot of different variations on basically two concepts, and then we have the positive side over the negative side. So you take that, and if you want, over here on Thinkorswim now, we're still working on getting scans for, I think TradingView, I don't know if they even do that, but on stockcharts.com, we're working on that. We're getting pretty close. But you come over here to scans, and you just come over here, load scan query, and then you just go find your scan that you want. And you can put in some different parameters in through here, and then you scan for it. Or on Thinkorswim, you can actually go and turn that scan into a watch list, and it will automatically populate. And so you come over here, and you just go over to your personal ones, and you just click whichever one you want. So I just did the Moxie Price Trigger long scan, and it automatically populates here. Now, I've also had some traders and subscribers say, hey, I'd really like to see, I'd like to know when this gets populated. Like the Moxie indicator scan's pretty cool. Instead of me having to do it all the time, isn't there a way to like have an alert? Yes, there is. So over on Thinkorswim, you can come over here and I think like settings, customize, I think it's either there or come over here and you can work on this and you can actually put on alerts. You can say, I want certain sounds to be played every time a ticker is added or every time a ticker is removed or only when a ticker is added or only when a ticker is removed, you know, that kind of stuff. So there are options in here that you can work with and then you can just sort through it. So let's just say, for example, APP, you know, we're seeing a Moxie price trigger down here. Now, remember, scanning is only bringing a condition to you. You need to then go and look at the rest of the chart and your rules and say, does this work? Does this apply? So for something like this, APP has clearly been in a downtrend. I mean, you look at the higher time frame chart. I mean, look, the daily 8 is still below the daily 21. And this is why, for the Moxie indicator, we have a two-part rule. And what that rule is that you need the Moxie indicator over zero, which we have here, but you also need price over the 50 SMA. That is not existing. So this is not a good long. And you can see here that even though we got the Moxie price trigger and we barely got price over the hourly 50, it could not hold the 50. So really, this was just in a downtrend. Okay, so you can get these little pops, and that's really all it's showing is you're getting little pops in a downtrend. You can see that the hourly 200 is still in a downtrend. So nothing to do there. Or you can look at this and say, oh, there's a continuation. Really, the best situations are down here when you get a reversal. Okay, I really like those. You can find some other continuations, but that is not what we're seeing here. And you can even see on the daily chart, you got an hourly Moxie price trigger here, and then you got a daily Moxie price trigger here, and then you got a trampoline move and a trampoline move, and that is what started to lead up to this bigger move. So you can start scanning for trampoline moves, price triggers, hourly, daily, whatever you need, and you will start finding some of these stocks. And then you just kind of need to have the right experience or understanding of what these things are going to look like once they start moving. So keep that in mind. Hopefully this was a little bit of a help telling you guys how to scan and what to look for. But remember, scanning just brings things to your attention. You need to do the rest of the work to figure out if this is a good stock for your long side or your short side. All right, guys, thanks again. See you at the next one. Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.